Hi, buddy. Thanks for checking in on your lunchtime weather update. I'm meteorologist Mike Witcher. What a perfect start to the day it has been. We had temperatures in the 50s and 60s. We're now in the 80s, but we're not going to get too much hotter throughout the day today. Actually, forecast highs will be just slightly below those seasonal averages. We'll go upper 70s to low 80s across the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Come down in the Central Valley and the Southern Valley, we'll be in the mid to upper 80s to maybe a few pockets of low 90s. But because the air has dried out, we're just not looking at a ton of heat index values. And so dew points are going to be in the 50s throughout the afternoon. The heat stress really gets diminished, so no heat stress today and no regular heat index value to deal with here this afternoon as well. So heading into the evening hours should be a nice evening for a nice little after dinner walk around the neighborhood. 84 by 6 by 8. We're at 78 down to 73 by 10 o'clock here tonight. Looking at your 3-day forecast, we'll see those temperatures climb just a little bit more as we get into our Monday and Tuesday time frame. But we're still looking at some very dry air to set up shop. So the yellow area indicates dew points of 60 degrees or lower. And so notice that that air is going to continue to be on the drier side for the next couple of days. Got a couple waves of energy that move on through. I think it just provides us with some mid to high level clouds. I just don't think that we have really much chances for the rain anyways as we get into the first part of the week. But that will change for the second part of the week thanks to our humidity starting to increase. So dew points do climb into the 60s and 70s. That will allow those rain chances to kind of creep back up across the area as we get into our, say Thursday, Friday, Saturday time frame. So when you look at the forecast for rainfall all the way through Thursday, really not looking at a whole lot. And I know yesterday we were talking about maybe the potential for some heavier showers by the end of next week. It just doesn't look likely. So maybe about a quarter of an inch of rain in some locations by next Thursday or Friday time frame. Temperatures will stay pretty seasonably average. We're looking at mid to upper 80s. But because we do have the humidity starting to increase by the middle and latter part of the week, that's going to allow those dew points or the heat index value to be in the low to mid 90s. So yes, we are definitely going to feel a little bit more of that August heat by the middle and latter part of next week, but that's really about the extent of it. Let's talk tropics for a moment, shall we? We do have a 90% chance of our next tropical system. Got a cluster of thunderstorms way out in the Atlantic. Looks like it's going to work its way over the northern and the northern Lesser Antilles and through the Greater Antilles into the Caribbean. But where this storm goes, still a lot of unknowns. Here's your long-range model forecast. You can see this cluster of thunderstorms rolling through the Lesser Antilles, then into the Greater Antilles, into the Caribbean, and then curves northward. So this may just be a fish storm, but it does look like it is going to be our next tropical system that we will be talking about in the coming days. So something to keep an eye on if you're interested in the tropics. Looking ahead all the way through the middle and latter part of the month, we may be trending about average around the area, not just for temperatures, but also for precipitation. So it doesn't look like any major changes are on the way. But you can check in every day with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a free app download from your app store. Your next weather update's coming up today at 5 o'clock. Hopefully you have a great day and check back in. See you soon.